I've asked a bunch of players what the best money-making farm actually is. And today, I'm gonna test them. Starting off with the third best farm in Islands, the steel farm. As we all know, steel is essential to make all sorts of industrial items and to make one of the best farms in Islands. So let's get started. So the farm I'm going to be building is a farm by this person here. I found it on YouTube and I don't know if it's the best one out there, but I'm going to be making that farm and the video is linked down below. So I'll start off making a platform for the farm, simply so it doesn't collide with other stuff. Is that too long or I don't really know. I think this is good, to be honest. I'll just build a little on this side. Okay, I think this is okay. Now, let's start building this farm. I just realized now that this is probably gonna be really small. I'll just make it bigger later. Here's what you're gonna do to make this farm. First of all, you gotta make the base, the main place where everything's gonna land. I'm thinking of making it maybe here. You're gonna build like this like magnet shape. You're gonna make those 2 layers. What I have here is parts of what you will need. Will not need a stone totem, but you will be needing stairs. After you made this shape, you're gonna place 2 of these. 2 conveyors, and then there's gonna be an input-output chest or whatever chest you would like to use. Right now, I don't have a chest on me, so I'm gonna just hold on to doing that. After you place those 2, you're gonna place a glass block or whatever block you would like to use here, so it just simply covers up the space. Okay, so at the end of each side of this square, you take your stairs out, you place 1 stair down, then you'll place this, just place a block behind that stair, and then you're gonna be building another stair on top of that and just repeat. So we're gonna do this so we have 9 stairs. This is how it should look like, and then you're just gonna repeat it on each side. Alright, so it should look like this, stairs on each side. Then I'm gonna be using glass blocks. A lot of you are saying that it will cause lag, and I totally believe you guys. I'm just gonna do glass because that is what he does in the video, and I don't really care about lag. So just cover up the side like this, so things are gonna be like dropping into these stairs. So cover everything up so nothing falls out. Like this, just do that to every side. Make sure to cover these sides too, like this. It turned into night, but this is how it should be looking like. Ignore this pole, I just had to get up again. Anyway, this is how it should look like. So what you're gonna do is take out any block you would like to use and start making a line, 1 block between the glass and the line you're creating. You're just gonna build all the way until you get to the end of here. Then you're just gonna place 1 block there, right? So it kind of connects with the glass. And then 1 block on the opposite side and at the end of the line. So it looks like this. Now you're gonna take out your steel mill. Oh, it covers actually up this ladder I created. Gotta remove that then. Then you take out your steel mill and place it at the end of the line. So like exactly everything. Oh my god. So everything falls down the stairs. Then you're gonna take out your conveyor belts and your smelters. Place 1 conveyor belt behind, and then besides that conveyor belt, place a block. This is so you can place a coal totem there. Then go to the end here and place a smelter like this. Now place another conveyor belt here, and there you go. Now to actually start the process of making the steel, you gotta have iron totems and coal totems. So what you're gonna do is place 2 iron totems at the end of here. I'm just gonna do like this, and then a coal totem like this. You see it's already starting to make iron. Then you're gonna go to the steel mill here and place a coal totem here. Since there's conveyor belts down there, they're gonna fall down into the conveyor belts and come out of here, which is where your chest's gonna be. I have no chest here, but oh, That might also happen. But I know a fairly simple hack to keep this from happening, and I'll show you that. Let me just get up. Firstly, you can take glass pane and just place it right in front of the steel mill like this. Then you can go down here and place some glass panes upwards, like a few blocks. I don't know how many. You see already there is a good amount of steel coming out. Now what you're gonna do is make another one like this right here. So it starts here. Let's build the line and let's place down our steel mill. Repeat the exact same thing you just did. It should look like this. Then you're gonna repeat it on each side. So 2 here, 2 there. You'll see when I do it. I am done with the farm. This is how it should look like when you're done. One thing I noticed was instead of having one space between the line and the glass blocks, I had to have 2 simply because it wouldn't place down because it was pretty near the other ones. Alright, so I'm gonna be testing this and checking how much it's making. Everything is going out. I'll stand here for a while and I'll update you guys on what I get. So it's been 1 hour, or approximately just 1 hour, and the result is kind of good in my opinion. I've gotten a little over 1,000 steel ingots, and from only this, I think it's pretty good. And yeah, and it's also possible to add multiple layers to this farm if you would like to produce more. As I said before, the video is linked down in the description, so if you'd like to make this farm yourself, you can go and either use my tutorial or go in the description and use the tutorial I used. Pretty sure he also has a YouTube video about adding layers, like one dedicated video to actually adding layers to this farm. Yeah, it also took a lot of money. I bought everything I used. He also says that he made $24 million or 24 million coins out of this. He did not say how much time it took for him, but he might also have multiple layers or tiers. It's a good farm, but I don't know if it's the best money-making farm out there. Although, I think the next farm I'm gonna be making is a good money-making farm, but it might be hard to make. With that said, I can introduce the next farm, the LPC farm. If you're wondering what the LPC farm is or what it stands for, it's simple. It stands for Large Pineapple Crate. People are claiming to get more than 1 billion coins per day with this farm, and some may stretch it up to 2 billion. The reason I said it might be hard to make is because of the seeds. You see, to get pineapple seeds, you have to be at level 37 in farming, which most of you probably are. But it's not just that. Even at level 37, you still gotta pray to the gods of islands that Cletus comes to your island to sell them to you. And it has to be spring. The farm I've chosen to build in this video is DV's LPC farm. It's linked down below, but let's get started. So, I think I might have a problem with this farm. I only have 20 seeds at the moment because they are super expensive. I've used all my money up, not all, but all my money up. Anyway, I'm gonna start building this farm and I'll just wait and see if I have enough seeds, which I don't think I have. But hopefully I can at least start the production and then later buy more seeds to then properly test this. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna be building a little platform as I did with the other farm. Alright, I think this is good. I'll just build more if I need to. Alright, so what he says we're gonna do is to, first of all, I'm gonna be building upwards 4 blocks. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna delete these. Then I'm gonna be building 4 more here. So there's 4 blocks here. Then I'm gonna, I think it's 1 in the middle and then 4 blocks again. Then we're gonna build some stairs down here, just like that. So it kind of looks like this. Then we're gonna fill it in. I think I'm doing the right thing. I think that's correct. I hope so. Then I'm gonna delete those extra blocks. In the middle, we're gonna cut like everything in the middle. Everything in the middle like this. That's gonna go away. Then we're gonna do 3 blocks here. It's on each side too. 3 blocks here, just like this. Okay, so then you're gonna like plow the grass, plow everything, like literally everything, just like this. He's making multiple layers of this. I don't have enough seeds at all to make multiple layers of this. So I'm just gonna try my best to like hang on. So I think he's doing like this, just having everything here, every like conveyors on the side. He covered like these with glass, and you're supposed to like put some totems in, covered like that, I think. All right, so for the purpose of the conveyors that's under these blocks, he did like this. He extended it, and then he put stairs like upside down there, like this, like that on both sides. All right, it should look like this. And then I think he placed a few stairs like this here. All right, so now he got out a bunch of totems, but I don't have those totems, so I gotta buy them. And then it was just onion and dragon fruit, but I don't have those yet. So let us just ignore that, guys, and I'll buy those later. So what I think he does is just placing them like randomly on this side. It looks like it. He also has star fruit, but I don't really know what he does, but I'm just gonna place a good amount out here. I have no idea why. All right, I'm not quite sure if I did it right or wrong. Please correct me in the comments, please. I need it. I'm gonna start placing down these pineapple totems. So there were 2 down here, and I don't have any more. I need 8 more. All right, so I bought 8 more pineapple totems so I can just place them down really quickly. But I also bought more of these. I'm just deciding to put them on the other side simply because I didn't have or whatever. I don't really know what they are. In DV's video, I didn't quite see clearly where he was putting these, and I didn't catch up what it was for. Yeah, also I forgot that I need a crate packer, so I'm gonna buy a crate packer. Alright, so he says in the video that you should upgrade these 2 to the max and this one to level 23. It's pretty cheap if you have a lot of wood, but at the moment I don't have a lot of wood. So I'm gonna hold on to upgrading those totems. And yeah, I'm gonna like keep this farm basic because I can't really have anything complicated because I don't have a lot of resources. We're gonna make some stairs in the middle here, and we're not gonna cover up this thing on this other side too, like this. This one is probably only going one direction, but then you simply just choose which direction you want it to go. Then you're gonna place a block under the last stair you placed. It's time for the conveyors. You're just gonna place them out here. You put one conveyor belt down, and then you just put your crate packer. I only have the default one, so I don't like get those big crates, which is probably like the best one you can make. You do that to the other side. I'm gonna hold on to doing that at the moment, but then you just fill in the seeds. I had exactly enough seeds for one side. That's good. All right, so let me just use my water can to water the plants or the pineapples, so it goes a little quicker in the start. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this go for a little while. Keep in mind, please do not expect any like big numbers coming to this, because remember, this is a really small farm and it's not even full. I only had 20 seats and I ran out of money. Don't expect like a bunch of numbers, but keep in mind, I might work on this farm a little later in another video. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run for a while and I'll be back. Well, it's been a few days and a few hours of farming, and the result is really bad. I only got 6 pineapple crates from this, but at the same time, this is my farm. If you guys want me to test other pineapple farms or upgrade this one, let me know by reaching out on Discord. The next farm is the best farm in all of Roblox Islands. The farm most of Islands players said, and even you guys too. This farm is guaranteed 2 billion coins per day. The problem is, this farm takes a long time to make. It's the Red Browns farm. Let's get to it. Alright, here we are again. So the farm I'm going to be making is TH's Red Browns farm, which I've already made on this channel. So what I've done is that this farm I'm going to be making now isn't the exact same as in the video. I'm going to be making a few tweaks. But if you want to see me making the exact same farm in the video, I've already done that. It's on my channel. What I simply start off doing is to find the respawn point. So I'm going to be building like a stair type thing down. There you go. I found it. You see, I just respawned. This is where I respawn. Like 1 block down, I respawn. So let's go to the last block here and let's start building a little platform. Let me just delete this. Yes, all right. I'm just gonna calculate where the edge is. So I'll just place a block, step on it, and then break. Oh, anyway, I'll just break it. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is to make a tube up there, and just leave this for conveyors. And also I'm gonna be using 9 gold deposits and 6 copper deposits. So I'm just gonna build this all the way to the top. I'm just gonna put 2 conveyors here. All right, this is how it looks like. And the next thing I think I'm gonna be doing is to make the smelting system. This is also gonna be a little bit different from the video I've already made where I tested the farm. So I'm just gonna be making a little platform as I've done for every farm. I'll start off here and then I'll just build bigger if I need it bigger. I need a bunch of conveyors, so I'll just go to my steel farm so I can make conveyors. Also, I don't have everything. I'll have to go and buy stuff. All right, so I think I have a good amount of resources to build this smelting system. I'm going to be showing you how you can make the smelting system because I didn't show that in the video I've already made. So you need this thing here. It's called a filter conveyor. Put that there. You don't need to put anything in there. You're just going to do like this. I don't know how many. It's like, then you're going to put one more there and do that same to the other side. All right, so I did it wrong. Let me just check here. You're gonna put 2 conveyors and then a right turn, then again a filter conveyor, then a turn on each side, and then a randomizer on both sides. Then you're gonna do the exact same on the other side. 2 conveyors, a turn, 1 filter conveyor, turn on each side, and then a randomizer. Now we're gonna make a turn on each of these like ends of the randomizers. So 1 turn here, there, and there. Now we are gonna just put 2 conveyors on these ends and then 1 conveyor on this one, and just do that to everyone. So 1 here and 2 conveyors there. Now at every end you're gonna put a smelter. At the moment I only have 4, so all right, so in the middle or right after the smelters you're just gonna delete this so they just drop. Then under here you're just gonna place a block and then like make so everything like falls down. All right, so in here put conveyors, and we're gonna make room for a red bronze refinery. It's gonna stand here, so we're gonna make room for that. At the moment I don't have a red bronze refinery. I'm just gonna make a little room for it. I'll get that later, but yeah, this is kind of like how it's gonna look like. Yeah, I'll do the rest later. What I'm gonna do after is to get more randomizers, and then on top of this I'm gonna like randomize coal. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm gonna spawn in these deposits. If you get a bad deposit spawn, you can always just remove it and spawn one again, but I'm gonna be using 9 gold deposits and 6 copper deposits. All right, so I spawned in everything I can have. You can see I spawned in the maximum, which is 15 islands, and everything is around here. I just realized that a lot of my islands spawned in pretty good, and hopefully I don't have to use as much ice as I did in the other video where I tested it. There's places who sell ice for like 20 million. If it's above that, you should continue searching for other people because there's a lot of people who sell ice. What I'm gonna do now is to get drills and just put them on each island, and then I will be building a path like down to this tube so everything goes into the smelting system. All right, so I'm just gonna show what I'm gonna be doing. Firstly, I'm gonna place a drill on top of the deposit. Then I'm gonna make room for a conveyor and a totem. Then I'm gonna be starting to build stairs down to the hole. And how I do that is to place a stair like this, and then the stair on top like that, and then I'm going to be covering the sides just like this so nothing falls out. Let's say it's too long, the distance is too long, then I'm gonna go and take out some ice and then just make like a little way for it to like slide. If you don't have a lot of ice, you can just do like every second block. It is not the best option, but it's not better. It's a little worse than only ice. So I do recommend using only ice on these. So that's what I'm gonna be doing all the way down. All right, guys. I've sold a bunch of stuff, so I do have a few new items. First of all, I do have a red bronze refinery right now, so let me just put that in here. There you go. And also I have a few new smelters that I got from my alt account, so I just gonna put them in. And also my alt had a bunch of randomizers, so I'm gonna put randomizers over these randomizers. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, okay, so I'll just try with like building over these. Looks good. Yes, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit of glass just so they don't fall off everywhere. This looks super messy. I'll get back to putting these drills and putting them into the tube. Hopefully I can get enough drills. So I'm done building the farm, and it's 3 p.m. Anyway, I'm done building the farm, and now it's just to test it. Before I go to test it, or before I go, I can note something. That is places like this where it's flat. Well, I don't have much ice, and ice can be pretty expensive when it costs 10 million or 20 million per block. So I had a bunch of conveyors, so I just simply put conveyors there instead of ice. It will go much slower, and it can despawn. When I can afford it, I will change it. Alright, so I will be back when I have tested this. Alright, so it's been 3 hours of farming, and it's pretty good, the results. I filled up one whole chest, and it started on this one. It's about 90 red bronze each hour. It's pretty good. This is already like a bunch. I've already gotten like over 200 red bronze. 276 red bronze I've got. I'm gonna go and sell them, and then we'll see how much I earn. Alright, so I found an island that finally I can sell to. Let's sell these. Alright, so I got 372 million coins from that. That's insane. I just bought some pineapple seeds. Maybe I can upgrade a pineapple farm. I will definitely say that this is the best farm in Roblox Islands. This is the best money-making farm at the moment. Make sure to join my Discord server. Link is in the description. And I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. So comment down below how many subscribers I have at the moment you're watching this video. Make sure to subscribe.